Hi there, I'm Leslie Horn-Trossett. I'm a content marketing, SEO, and social media strategist. And today I want to talk with you about the power of planning ahead. And we're going to talk about three main things. One is how planning ahead can help streamline and make your marketing so much easier. Number two is we're going to talk about my 5-week content marketing bootcamp that will make your summer fly by and go so much easier. It's not going to make it fly by, but it's going to help you create your marketing momentum, kick you in the butt to get you going, and still be able to enjoy your summertime. So that's really important to a lot of people. And then number three is how I've used planning ahead to help my 4 children prepare for college. So I have an incoming freshman. I'll talk to you about what I am planning for him, freshman in high school that is, and then I have an incoming senior in high school. So I'm going to give you my parenting tips on that. But first, I want to talk about planning ahead when it comes to your marketing. So this morning, I met with one of my clients who had hired me to create a 1-year marketing plan for her business. And what we've done is we've had many planning sessions. And here's how these planning sessions go. I have, from the very beginning, I talked with her about her audience, who it is that she helps, what it is obviously that she does, why she does what she does, why is she in business, what are her superpowers, what does she feel are her strengths, and what really her business goals are for the coming year. And then we start segmenting different topics based on those goals and based on her audience. And so we create subtopics, topics and subtopics, and then we create bullet points that we're going to talk about under each subtopic, and then we start planning out a calendar. So she has ahead of time, by planning ahead, we're developing a whole 1-year strategy for her. So she doesn't have to think about at the last minute, oh my God, business is slow, or whatever, oh my God, what am I going to do to create revenue, or what am I going to do to bring in new clients? She doesn't have to go through that panic anymore because she's already spent the time now to plan ahead and have her whole strategy planned out for the year. So that's a huge benefit for her. It reduces her stress. It makes her time much more streamlined, and we also will do it in a way that feels comfortable to her, whether it's going live or creating a video or writing. I worked with her to determine what feels the best to her. So I came out of that strategy meeting this morning and I started just thinking about planning and the benefits of planning. And so that's why I created this live today, because it is so important. And once you start thinking about planning in different areas of your life, I think you'll see that you'll become a lot less stressed and more focused, and you'll be able to achieve your goals for sure. The second thing I want to talk about is my upcoming 5-week marketing boot camp. And it's 5 weeks of where we're together, and you come out of it with 4 weeks of actual content. So that this summer, while everyone is off, not focusing on business, you are able to still take vacation, still go to the pool, still go to the beach, still have your parties and do all of that. But you're also just spending a little bit of time now over the summer to do a little bit of marketing so that you can get that momentum going. Because what's going to happen on September 1st? Let's just fast forward. Right now, it's September 1st, okay? Now, if you didn't plan, you are in a panic. It's September 1st. Everybody is now back into the work mode, and you didn't plan ahead. And your competitors or other people who have planned ahead are now getting the referrals. They're getting the work. People are signing up for things. And you're just watching it happen, and you're in a panic. And that doesn't feel good, right? It feels terrible. On the other hand, if you start planning now, then on September 1st, you're prepared, you're ready, you're out there, you're already visible, you have the attention, so that when the people who want your services start coming to look for your services, you're the one who's there. And that's a great, great feeling. And don't you want to be there? Don't you want to just get that momentum going? And I can teach you that during my 4-week, it's a 5-week planning session. We have a boot camp that starts July 12th. So that's next week. It's next Wednesday, July 12th at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to spend an hour and a half kicking off. It's group coaching where I do content coaching and accountability. Because a lot of times you say that you're going to get something done and then you just don't get it done because no one's holding you accountable. There's some people who don't need the accountability, and that's great, good for them. But I have a feeling the majority of people need some sort of accountability. I know I do in different areas of my life, which is why I hired a life work coach, right? She holds me accountable to certain aspects of my life that I'm looking to improve. And so if you're looking for someone who can provide some content coaching, I have 17 years of experience in the marketing and web design and online world, SEO, social media, all of that. And I bring that to the table when I teach you how you can start increasing your visibility over the summer, still enjoy vacation. So I hope that you'll check out my website at lesliehornmarketing.com. Go under the content marketing tab, and there is it's called the 4-week content marketing bootcamp. So check it out. I would love to have you join me. Registration is open now, and it's an incredibly affordable price, and you can even bring a friend for free. Then lastly, in regard to planning, I have 4 children, and I have so I have a child, a son who just graduated college in May, and then I have a daughter who's going to be a junior at Loyola in Baltimore, and then I have a son who is going to be an incoming senior in high school, and then I have a son who's going to be an incoming freshman in high school. So that's a lot of different phases that everybody's been in. But the one thing I can tell you is that when you start preparing now, when your child is entering 9th grade, it'll really pay off. So, what I say to my 9th grade children when they become that age, I say now everything counts. We set the tone, we set the expectations of study habits and all of that from elementary school on. But then now I say, okay, 9th grade, everything counts. Everything is going and is being, it counts towards your college application, if you will. And so now things have changed over the years a little bit. Like with my oldest son, I was like, oh my God, you have to do everything. You have to be in sports. You have to be in choir. You have to be in, get the best grades. You have to do community service. And that was true then. And now the focus has changed a little bit so that you're not kind of all over the place. But, grades are definitely a factor, are a huge factor because that can help with scholarship money and that sort of thing. But really applying themselves once they're in 9th grade is so that you can be thinking about what teachers they and subjects that they are really enjoying. You think about forming relationships with teachers because you're going to need some college letters and recommendations. So you teach your child how to communicate with adults, and again, that starts right from birth, but it really applies now with speaking to adults and that sort of thing. The study habits continue on. Now, with my incoming senior, we're now and have been doing college visits, and we're doing things where he's thinking about wanting to go to college in out of state, like Nashville, and I'm in Albany, New York. And I'm like, wow, okay. At first I was like, no way. And now I'm kind of thinking, okay, well, maybe I shouldn't just say no. Maybe we can think about it a little bit more. So it's all these planning things. And because now he's going to have to start applying for college very soon, this summer, this fall, and we'll have to start making decisions for him. But all of the prep work started in 9th grade. So my freshman is now going to be facing all the things and learning all the things that my older kids have already gone through. So anyway, I wanted to talk about the power of planning today, and I just want you to think about it in terms of how you're planning your marketing for your business. What are you doing now that's going to benefit you next month, next year? And it doesn't have to be overwhelming, and it can feel light and it can feel easy. And I work with clients on all different levels, but working together on a year-long basis is really a fun thing, and can also hold you accountable if you need it. Otherwise, if you just want the strategy, I work with you on that as well. But the 5-week boot camp really is a way to get things going, the momentum going, get you unstuck, and get something working in bringing in the income that you've been desiring and want, so that you have more freedom in your life. So please check it out. I hope you'll give me any questions, send me any questions, write it in the comment below. And that's all for now. Thanks so much for listening, and happy July. It's a gorgeous day out here in the 80s in Albany, New York. All right, take care.